Hello du Château, this is episode 2 and today I'm going to tell you all the things that happened to us for the past 6 months since we live in the chateau with my husband and our 2 dogs, and especially this one whose name is Didou for les intimes and Sultan, who you will see in all the different kind of videos. So we've been living in the chateau for 6 months now and nothing happened as it was planned, as you can imagine, of course. First of all, it was the caretaker house, maison de gardien, and has been squat for 5 years. The previous renter was not paying his bill anymore and was not paying the rent anymore to the previous owner. And so he was living there completely offline of every contract, and he was not taking care of the house at all. I will show you guys a lot of videos how the house was before we did all the works there. And the thing is, when we first visited the chateau, we were not able to go in this house because he was always there. He was still living in the house. The previous owner sued him in justice, and because in France, laws are very different than in the US. I don't know how it's going on in the UK, but I know that in the US, when you don't pay your rent or your bill, you just get out of the house. In France, it's absolutely not like that. There is laws that protect people so they can stay and live in the house for years and years. And so it takes a lot of time, and justice is very long in here in France. So when we came here, we saw that house that was just a piece of garbage. It was just like really disgusting, and dust everywhere, and cat poop everywhere. Well, it was just disgusting. Well, the videos will speak for themselves. And so we've decided to renovate all of that because we need a lot of room for our guests to sleep over here. The last thing you want is your guests to drive after a very good wedding or a very good venue or your anniversary or whatever. So we need to have as much space as possible in here so people can just stay, enjoy their party, sleep over here, and then the morning after enjoy being all together and stuff. Well, this is really the thing that we want in the chateau. So we will renovate all this house, but a lot of things has been going on. The roof needs work that was very not prepared at all. 3 workers has been coming here, give us prices of how much it will cost. We were not prepared for that, really not. The other very big thing is finding honest workers with honest prices. This is something we shared with all chateau's owner, is that every time someone came here, they see the chateau, and they're like, okay, I'm just adding another 0 to the contract. And because they know that 5 times out of 10, it will work. And so they just bid on it. We've talked to different chateau's owner, and we are all having the same speech. So it's not only for me. I mean, we're all in the same thing. It's really difficult to find honest people. And people are like, well, but you can negotiate. And I'm like, I don't want to negotiate with people that are trying to take advantage out of me. So this is the big difficulties, to find good workers, well qualified, because we also have people that came here and they were like, okay, but how is this going on and this and that? And I was like, okay, well, you are not prepared for having that much work, so I'm not going to deal with them. This is very tricky, and I've been working on renovation before, so we really thought that we will be 100% prepared for that. Johan has been renovating a lot of apartments before, but it was apartment or houses, not chateaus. The very biggest difficulties is to find good price with good hands-made workers. So the second big problem we had is the heating system. The thing is, you will tell me, well, you said that the heating system was brand new. It is brand new. The only thing is that we have a huge tank for the pully wood, which is little piece of wood recomposed, and that is used for the heating system. I'm sorry. Isn't she super cute? We're actually in her own canapé, on her own sofa. So that's the reason why she's there, because we put all the setups and she came here and she was like, oh, you used my sofa, so I'm just going to sit on it. And so I cannot deal with that little cute face. So yeah, talking about my pulley. And usually you have like a big truck with a system that put the pulley inside of it and just to your tank. But when we arrived in April, no one had this truck. We called 12 different companies and they were all like, well, we don't have that truck, we don't have that truck. So we were like, okay. So we took the big bags by them to fill the tank. It's 4 tonnes. It's huge. I will put all the US and stuff to tell you how much it is. It is a lot. It was a lot of work. We put 2 days to fit it up. And so now I have big muscles. And a lot of companies told us, well, just call us back in September. We will have the tank, we will have the truck, we'll have the truck. And when we called them in September, still no truck. So back again with all the big bags to fill the tank for our heating system to work. That is something we were not prepared, because we really thought that it would be just easy peasy, but it was not. So the third thing was that we were not really prepared for is the administrative delay. We've met the mayors and they're all really happy about our project, and they're all behind us to push us to make this happen, because on top of all the events that we will have in the chateau, we will also have small events for the locals only. We are really willing to have like a little guinguette where we can have people around in the garden and enjoy all together. We want this place to be a place of living as it was before. Not to be there, live there and be like, okay, we're Château and we don't want people. This is definitely not our vibe. We want people to enjoy this place as much as other people. And that's also why we are showing all the backstage on our Instagram, YouTube. That's also the reason why we are shooting this in English, because we want to spread the world the beauty of this chateau, and I hope that all of you will enjoy it as much as we do. So all the administration is taking a lot of time. If you want to do something to open up to the public, it takes a lot of time and a lot of different time of contractors. We need an architect. We also need a commission for security. But the good thing is we have all these people are with us. They're not against us. So it's not a fight. It's just like we need everything to complete and to be combined. And we're so happy and we're so grateful to have all these people with us. And I'm taking a moment to thanks all the people, all the mayors that are working with us for this project. Thank you very much, especially Laurent. I know that you will be watching this video. Thank you so much for all your time and everything that you're doing with us. Hopefully we don't have only bad things that happen to us, and a lot of very good moments we shared in this adventure. One of the biggest thing that we're really happy of is a stair that we found in the garden that we have never seen before. And the previous owner didn't tell us that there was a stair over there. It's a stone stair, which is really, really beautiful. And we were so grateful to see it. And it's actually going down through the ducks place. So it's very super cute. So we talked with the previous owner about that, and she told us, oh yeah, there is a stair over there. And there's also a little pathway on the left that you can go and just enjoy the garden. And we're like, what, a pathway? And we cannot find this pathway. So it will be on a next episode, I guess, when we will have time to just cut off all the vegetation that grows in. It's just, the garden just looked like a huge jungle when we arrived, because nothing has been done for the past decade since the previous owner passed away. The other very good thing that we found is on the other side of the chateau, we have a huge piece of land where we found a little house that is very, very tiny, but that I'm just fell in love with, which is very beautiful. And a little puits just next to us, just next to it, that will be just perfect because I want my own garden, my own little potager to have the vegetables of the chateau and the fruit of the chateau. So we will be planting trees, fruit trees on that side of the road. And so we've discovered that because it was just huge in the jungle. So we asked a company that has a huge truck and that are used mainly in agriculture to work. And so he came with this huge truck and just erased everything. And we're like, okay, well, that's ours. That's huge. And we were so happy about that.
One of the things we did not expect was the incredible number of people following us along on this journey and becoming part of it. We started our Instagram account without ever imagining it would grow this much. We're so grateful for all the love and support from everyone who follow us. So thank you all from the bottom of our hearts.
And of course, the most beautiful thing that could happen to us is seeing our son living in a chateau. This is probably like the biggest gift I could get, and it's just I'm having tears every time I'm talking about that. Just seeing my son in this chateau and having this opportunity to be living living in a dream, in a French dream, is just really beautiful. In the next episode, I will show you more about our daily life, so keep you posted.